So we are in the 8th canto of Bhagavatam, 13th chapter. Text number 14. Yo asau bhagavata baddhaha pritena sutale punaha niveshito adhike svarga adhuna aste svaradiva. With great affection, the personality of God had bound Bali and then installed him in the kingdom of Sutala, which is more opulent than the heavenly planet. Maharaj Bali now resides on the planet, is more comfortably situated than Indra. Pritena Badaha. Very nice meditation. In the spiritual world, everybody is living there voluntarily. There is no force. Krishna is not saying, you have to be here. And at the same time, they are bound by love. They can't leave Krishna. Bhaddaha pritena. The spiritual world, Prabhupada said everything is voluntary. You serve Krishna voluntarily, and Krishna accepts your service. He is also free to accept, not accept. It's total freedom in the spiritual world. But they are bound, pritena, by affection they are bound. That's the uniqueness of the spiritual world. So Bali Maharaj also, when Vaman Deva came, he is on the opposite side. Vaman Deva was born as a son of Aditi. So he is from the enemy side. And Shukracharya detected that and he told that to Bali Maharaj. But Bali Maharaj, before his guru telling, actually had figured out the Lord has come. And just out of affection, pritena, already so much affection was there. He wanted to offer everything to the Lord out of his love. And when the Lord started playing trick and he came to know actually he's going to take everything, because 2 steps, he was not at all hesitant. In fact, Shukracharya tells him that he will take everything away. So he says to his guru, what's wrong? Anyway, at the time of death, everything will be taken away. So let it be taken away now. Anyway, at death time, you're going to lose everything. Let it go. Anyway, it has to go. And then you told me always we should worship Vishnu. And here is Vishnu standing here. Where is the hesitation? Where there should be hesitation? And went on. And in the playful love, Vamadeva also got him arrested. And Vamadeva got him even insulted in public. What is, that? Very strong. He said, where is the place for the 3rd step? And Bali Maharaj head was down. Where is the 3rd step now? He was not thinking of that, I have been cheated. Actually, he was cheated. He's not thinking, I have been cheated and tricked out of this situation. I lost everything, which I worked so hard. When Kshatriya acquires by his hard work, conquers another kingdom, that is his hard work. That's a rightful claim of a Kshatriya. He worked hard. So he cannot say that, anyway. No, not anyway. I had worked hard for this. Whole life I worked hard. I did so much tapasya. And then I worked hard. I amassed such a huge army and I took away even Indra's place. I conquered the whole universe. So he worked hard. He was not feeling resentful because there was no doership in his system. Okay. He was not feeling, I deserve this. No? Okay. And then when his meditation was, I gave a promise and not able to fulfill the promise. Kshatriyas were very, just like Dasharath was very attached. I had given a promise. I have given a promise. Vasudeva also, I have given a promise. Vedic culture, among Kshatriyas, promise was a very big thing. People are man of word. So he has said, take, and how can he now give 3 steps? 2 steps only. What to do? Thinking like that. And he was not feeling bad. That was not his meditation. His meditation, I am not able to complete what I said. And by the behavior like this, and finally he offers his life to the Lord. It's my Lord, the possessor of an object is greater than the object. So I own the three, the whole universe, but because I own, I also am an entity different from that. Now I offer my life to you. Please place your third step on me. Now what does he do when he does that? He binds the Lord in a tie of love. Therefore Krishna, it's not easy. Krishna says, I'll create a sutala for you, and this sutala, volume kam karo. This sutala will be better than even heaven. And not only that, I will reside there personally. Okay? Personally, I will be present there. So, you see, so nicely, it is happening. Pritena Baddhaha. So, he was situated. Vamadeva resides there as a doorkeeper. Why? He is bound by love. It is said any great personality, one feature he has, he can be bound by love. Vedeshu dullavam adullavam atma bhakta. It is said it is very difficult to understand Krishna just by academic study of the Vedas. Very easy to understand him by devotion. Bhagavad Gita also Krishna says, Bhaktya mam abhi janati. 4th chapter. I am only known by devotion. Okay? Yavan yachasvi tatvataha. Bhakto asime priyo asime. Another place Krishna says, Arjuna, you are so dear to me. So this is very important, that things are tied down by love. So bhakti is nothing, but actually, therefore Krishna doesn't bestow bhakti. Bhakti means he is agreeing to be tied down by your love. That is bhakti. It's not one way, it's both way. Therefore, Krishna doesn't agree to give bhakti easily, because then he becomes bound. There was a very nice example. Somebody said, we go to the market and I steal some vegetable. Say from vegetable vendor you can steal something for our service to Krishna. And that way, I will make that vegetable vendor do service to Krishna. He will be blessed. Is it right or wrong? You go to the vegetable shop, you pick up some vegetable, without his knowledge, secretly, and bring it offer to Krishna. So the vegetable vendor will be blessed. Right or wrong? Wrong. You are tying down Krishna to somebody who has no interest to serve Krishna. You got it? He has no interest to serve Krishna, and you are forcing him. If you say, see, I have come from the temple, you have an opportunity, you can offer. You ask him like that, that will be wonderful. But and he offers even one, say, potato for that, that is devotion service, and Krishna now agrees to gradually be tied down by love. He has offered something in love for the Lord. So this actually, even this love doesn't exist in other places. Yesterday we were discussing the favor. Because Krishna is such a great personality, we should seek only his favor. Therefore Bhagavad Gita Krishna says, Sarvadhanan parityaja mam ekam sharanam raja. We have example of Haridas Thakur chanting so long. For what? Only Krishna's favor. Seeking Krishna's favor. My Lord Krishna, be kind to me. We have Bhaktivinoda Prabhupada, when his guru and father departed, sitting down chanting for 9 years. I calculated it took 9 years to him. 192 rounds per day for 9 years. Why? Seeking favor of Krishna. Only. He's not going here and there. And we have Brahma also sitting down and chanting, meditating on the Lord, seeking only the favor of the Lord. So we should also, in our spiritual life, throughout the day, focused on seeking favor of Guru Krishna. That is our focus. Everything goes through that, not independent of that. Then you are very, very peaceful and very happy. Because that is awarding, that is giving you happiness. You understand? That is so wonderful. But and kamasya hidagyana yajante anna devataha. When the heart is pinched by some material desire, we don't seek favor of Krishna. We seek favor of some sense object. for our lustful propensities. Please be kind to me. Correct? There is a difference. What favor are we seeking? We should constantly be seeking only Krishna's favor. Therefore Krishna says, Mam Ekam. In fact, see, Krishna also says, develop relationship to me only. Yat karoshi, yat juhosi, yat dadasi, yat tapasi. Whatever you do, kurushe madarpanam. Do for me only. Because these kind of activities seek somebody's favor. Whatever you do, Krishna said, do it for me. Yat karoshi, yat juhosi. Whatever you worship, do for me. Whatever tapasya you do it for me. So why? Because all the activities, if are done for Krishna, gradually, by that exercise, which is in the beginning sadhana, the love for Krishna will gradually fructify in the heart. And that is everything. The life is made. Okay? So whole Krishna consciousness is cultivation of love for Krishna. And then Krishna becomes bound. Krishna is bound. Just like it is said, Krishna could not take one step of Vrindavan. Why? He could not take a one step out of Vrindavan. He never left Vrindavan. He is bound by the love of the residents of Vrindavan. You understand? Okay, na? So, this is very nice. Actually, what did Srila Prabhupada do? He also bound all his disciples by love. It is said Prabhupada used to care for them more than they were caring for him, even though he was 70 plus. He was very, very keen. Somebody falls sick, somebody is not well, somebody is anxious, Prabhupada is so much keen. He was really affectionate. In fact, to the extent, Prabhupada even noticed what do they like when Prabhupada came to India and he went back from Vrindavan, he took a trunk. So some disciple to help him had all on sadis written, this for this, this for this. Prabhupada just tore all the thing and threw. He personally knew what person likes. He was watching what kind of color of this dress they wear, particularly for ladies. And everything was in his mind. He knew what to give to everybody. Why? What he was doing actually. Even, Prabhupada was personally used to cook. And there was one person, one day he sat down. He did not go after the meal. And he saw it was he. Because he wondered who was doing finally. Because then, who was doing the dishwashing and cleaning the place. It was Prabhupada. In the beginning there was nobody to help. What he was doing? He was tying them down by love. So when somebody understood, one person just one day did not go, just was sitting and was watching this person is doing. Such an old person. And some of the people coming, American, they were eating 20 chapatis. So huge. And Prabhupada was peacefully making. What he was doing, he was trying to tie them by love. But what kind of love he was having? Sentimental love? No. Samsara damana lalitaloka taranaya karunya ganaganatam. He was having intense compassion. Okay? So that, the Krishna's love. Actually, we do not know Krishna's love. We come to know through the Acharya. He carries with him the love of Krishna. Krishna's love is very intense. Okay? And Krishna's in the love there is an intense compassion, intense care. But that's what Acharya carries. Therefore, people get bound by that. It is not just the knowledge and philosophy that is always there because it's not sentimental, but it's always backed by intense care. Therefore, in ISKCON also now, so many people are launching devotee care program. Overall, the devotee should be taken care. But at the same time, it cannot be sentimental. Because somebody is not following regulatory principles, somebody is not serious to advance in Krishna consciousness, he will always be disturbed. We can't go crazy running after him. Correct? This person should be following the principles of sanity. If he is insane, you cannot make him sane. If he is offensive, you cannot do anything about it. So to some extent, you have to be detached also. At the same time, yes, we should care. So this is important principle we are learning from here. Krishna is binding people in the spiritual world just by love. They need not be part of Krishna's Leela. Krishna is the center of all attraction in the spiritual world. Krishna is the center of all the happiness in the spiritual world, naturally. He is the reservoir of all the qualities. But anybody can any time become offensive and go away. And that's what happens. That's why we are here. But Krishna's love does not go away. Even though we offended Krishna, even though we found fault with Krishna, even though we have left his service and we have come to the material world and we keep denying even the existence of the Lord, Krishna's love is still standing as it is. He is not, Prabhupada says, he never becomes angry. Still looking out of compassion. He becomes angry when you are trying to disturb his devotee. Personally, Krishna doesn't take any offense, isn't it? Had he taken offense, how will he sitting in the heart as Paramatma? And he's sitting in the heart as Paramatma, is continuously encouraging, always encouraging. And the heart, chant, 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 read, don't waste time, don't waste time. Because any day you're going to die. Don't waste time, an opportunity is there. Do devotion, service and love. It's trying to inspire from all angles. This information, this knowledge, this Divya Jnana Hridaya Prakashito. Krishna is doing that from the heart. Chaitya Guru, he is inspiring, encouraging, correct? And we are not listening. He doesn't become angry, he's very patient. Keeps telling, do it, no, do. You can do it. You can do devotion service, it is possible for you. And as we do devotion service, therefore one devotee was saying very nicely, Krishna doesn't want anything. He's just hungry for your love. That's all. He doesn't want anything from you. Correct? What we can offer to Krishna. Just like it is said, you go to the river and you offer some little water back to the river. What you can offer to Ganges? You offer Ganges water only. That example is given to see that everything here belongs to the Lord. What you can offer, it anyway belongs to the Lord. What you're offering to him. Krishna, it is yours. It is already mine. What are you doing? You are wasting your time. No. What he is picking up is your love. Isn't it? When you offer bhoga to the Lord, what is he picking? Your love. When you're doing arti for the Lord, what is picking? Your love. Bhavagrahi Janardana. He is picking your bhava. That is the nature of Krishna. And more, Krishna wants to be tied down by love for a devotee. He's totally tied down. You know? Just like Sanatana Goswami. Madan Mohan Diti. Sanatana Goswami said, I don't have time. He said, no, I want to stay with you. You give me whatever you want. I don't have any time. I have so much work to do. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu told me so many things to do. I have to write so many books. I don't have time for you. So he says, no, whatever way you keep me, I will be with you. I want to be with you. The same way Madhavendra Puri went to Vrindavan, the deity came in his dream. I said, Madhavendra, where were you for such a long time? So the deity could have taken service from so many people. There are millions of people who visit Vrindavan or they are staying in Vrindavan. Why is it the deity came only in the dream of Madhavendra Puri? Because with him, the Lord is tied down by love and he wants more service. The people are not ready. How he can reveal his existence. So much the Lord becomes tied down by love, he reveals his existence. You see in the case of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Shri Radha Govinda ki, Shri Gaur Nitai ki, Srila Prabhupada ki. You see in the case of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, the Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was not revealing his existence, he was only behaving like a pure devotee. But for Ramananda Raya, and the discussion was going on, and Ramananda Raya got a hint. Here is the Lord himself. Because Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was asking him to answer questions. He was saying, why you are asking me to answer questions? And I am a Grahastha Shudra, and you are a Brahmin sannyasi. This is totally not correct. I should not be doing this. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was encouraging him and speaking so many verses, do. And then he realizes, here my Lord is standing. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, being tied by the love, could not hold himself. Book showed Radha Krishna form to that. He could not hold himself. Because of the love, was forced to reveal his existence. And similarly, Sarva Bhattacharya, in his own way, when he understood, here my Lord is there, immediately Chaitanya Mahaprabhu revealed his existence to him. Sure. So there are certain places that Lord Chaitanya shows his the divine form of Krishna, or sometimes showed Shadbhuja form, tied down by love. Okay? So this is very important. And the residents of Vrindavan also, just like we read in Kurukshetra, when they come to meet Lord Krishna, their love is more intense than anything. It is said, Lord Krishna was writing a letter to the gopis before this when he sent Uddhava. He could not write, his hand was shaking. We read that in the Krishna book. His hand was shaking. Krishna could not write properly. It was not readable. But Krishna's handwriting is super. So Krishna book says he could not, out of tide by love, even love was shaking the Lord. And then when Kurukshetra they meet, and Nanda Maharaj, Yashoda, they meet Krishna, they so much love, intense love. And the gopis, they meet Krishna, and the gopis request to Krishna, please come back to Vrindavan. So voluntarily, my Lord, would you like to come? They're requesting. But Krishna is tied down by their love. So Krishna is totally conquered. In fact, Krishna says to the gopis that your devotion service I am unable to repay. Be satisfied by the service itself. No way I can repay your devotion service. We read that in the Krishna book. I cannot repay. Okay? So, when we are offering devotion service to Krishna, it should be offered with love. That's very important. It should be quoted with love. Because otherwise, Krishna doesn't want anything. He is Atma Rama, Swarat. But Krishna wants to interact, develop loving dealings with He is hungry. Because on his part, he has been loving you. Just like, suppose somebody loves you so much. On his part, he is trying to take care of you, love you. But you are cold. He's waiting. He's hungry. When the person will reciprocate, what's the difficulty? What is the difficulty? Why doesn't he reciprocate? And when he reciprocates, it's such a fun. Krishna is so happy. Okay, it's all right now. Okay? So, this is an opportunity we have in the human form of life to cultivate love of Krishna. Therefore, it is said, Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu, cultivate. It's an ocean of love to cultivate. This is an opportunity only in the human form of life, which lies. Okay? So, we take the instructions, and we see here, the Bali Maharaj, people may say, apparently he was a loser. What loser? He conquered the heart of Krishna. Rest of the things just followed. So somebody very nicely again said, a devotee, that Srila Prabhupada also, by his devotion service, has conquered Krishna's heart. Correct? His guru encouraged. Actually, he had encouraged everybody. Go spread the message. He's not that only telling Prabhupada, he's telling you, do it. But Prabhupada took his words very carefully. Prabhupada used to say, I am just blindly following a spiritual master. I do not know what is the result. One time he said, I did it. I just blindly followed my spiritual master. He did it. You understand? He took the instruction of his spiritual master to his heart. And Prabhupada says, taking the instruction of the spiritual master and executing it is non-different from seeing Krishna face to face. Non-different. We actually see Krishna face to face when we become totally on samadhi, on the instructions of the Acharya. And by doing that, and by being blessed and developing such a beautiful society that Prabhupada created, definitely he has conquered the heart of Krishna. So now our business should be to conquer his heart. That's how the Guru Parampara works. We conquer the heart of the Acharya. Why? Because he has conquered Krishna's heart. You understand? Because he has conquered Krishna's heart. If he can conquer Prabhupada's heart, yes, we get a place. And then Prabhupada says in the Bhagavad Gita, very, very interesting, he says even the regulated principles become very easy to follow for somebody who has pleased the spiritual master. It becomes very easy. Otherwise, even following regulated principles is very difficult. It's a big sangharsha, big struggle. But when you have actually pleased a pure devotee, it becomes very easy. It becomes very easy. Okay? So this is how the beautiful Krishna consciousness is tied down by love. Srila Prabhupada ki, Srimad Bhagavatam ki.